Hello, one and all. Today, I, Aditya, will be trying to explain you that how machine learning and economics can be clubbed together and used. So, lately, we all have been hearing a lot about machine learning and AI. AI is used in various sectors, starting from autonomous cars to any basic real estate application. So, economics is something that drives the country. Economic indicators, often like GDP, health expectancy, your mortality rate, and a lot of other economic factors play a very important role in countries' development. So today we'll try to see how machine learning can be clubbed with economics and we can actually solve some good use case. So the first thing that I will be showing on you that what we have done. So the first thing that I will show you here is an introduction. So before starting with any problem, we must understand that what a problem statement is and what we intend to do. So the first thing that we are targeting over here is this is a dashboard, which basically is a form of data visualization given to our data set. So here we are talking about happiness. Yes, you heard it right, happiness. So we all must be in a state of mind where we tend to think that are we happy, how much stress we have, and this is what the World Economic Forum brings in front of us. Every year, World Economic Forum releases a report. That report basically ranks countries according to how happy they are. So, for instance, in the graph, you can see that Finland is the most happy country. And there are a lot of other parameters by which we measure that how and what is the number or basically the ladder score of the fact that how much a country is happy. So if your ladder score is 10, that means you are the most happiest and you live in an idealistic world. So suppose if I hover over Finland, I'll get to know that Finland has a ladder score of 7.84. So they also like lack some two odd points out there, which is fine. So now, what are the factors that go behind basically calculating this ladder score and assigning countries rank? So it's generosity, health expectancy, log GDP per capita, perception of corruption, and average of freedom to make choices by year. This is a very integral and very important features which go into model ladder score. And this modeling is not only done by statisticians or machine learning people. This is done by the economics people also, because majority people think all these areas are or basically not interlinked. But yes, every one of us will have a different approach to model something, right? So herein we'll try to see that can we model ladder score on the basis of features given to us. So this is a dashboard. Basically, you can basically click on any country and you'll get the information about it. Suppose you want to know what is the status of Canada. So you can actually see that how generosity has been declining over the years. The health life expectancy is going up, right? The log of GDP was also kind of going up, but it went down because of the COVID situation. See, the perception of corruption is also slightly shifting here and there, and freedom to make choices have also gone down. So all these things are important. We can even see for India, right? Because it's very important to analyze that what is the status of countries here. So here very important point is that by even seeing at this graph, we can get an understanding of what we are intending to do and get a lot of insights, and every country can have a look at this graph and you can see like how our GDP was going up, but then due to the pandemic it went down. Our life expectancy has been going up, which is a good sign. That means our healthcare system is slowly, very slowly. The rise in India's percentage might be visible through this graph, but this rise is very slow. So we must work on it. The generosity factor is declining. The perception of corruption has slightly gone up in 2020. And yeah, the freedom to make life choices again remains a concern. So now if we just have a look at how Finland performs, so you can see almost on every parameter except the GDP part, they are doing great. So yes, Finland, according to the data here and the research done by World Economic Forum, would indicate the same. That yes, Finland is the most happiest country, and we should target to be as close to Scandinavian countries, because we also have to be more happy. And yes, happiness To some people might not even sound like it's a topic of discussion in economics, but you can see that yes, happiness, state of mind are very key indicators of basically how a country is running. So now we'll try to see the application that we have created. So under this application, a lot of background work has been done, and basically since ladder score is a continuous variable, so we have used a regression like approach. Herein we have used a random forest regressor to predict the score. We have nailed down the features. We have worked on all assumptions starting from normality, linearity, multicollinearity, heteroscedasticity. All the problems have been resolved. Every statistical test possible has been conducted, and then we have come up with this application. So two features: one is economic, log of GDP, and the second one is perception of corruption, which is a slightly non-economic indicator, were enough to give me the ladder score. So if basically you can see the front end enables you to see data for so log GDP of popular countries for the year 2020, like India has a log GDP of 8.70. So we can enter 8.70 over here, and the perception of corruption for India is 0.91. So we can basically have a look at what is the ladder score. You can see the ladder score is some 5.01. Now we can compare it with Finland, the most happiest country. So the log of GDP for Finland is 0.75, and the perception of corruption for Finland is 0.96. So you can see the ladder score is going up. So this basically enables us to see that by applying machine learning, herein we have used random forest regressor, and any other machine learning technique can also be used, but a lot of back-end work has been done, a lot of statistical analysis has been done, and we have basically found out that random forest regressor is performing well on this data set. So this is an application of how you can integrate machine learning with economics. All fields work for the betterment of community, and AI being the talk or buzzword right now enables us to link every sector that we can think of in the form of some application, some ML, some DL. A lot of stuff can be done. So this was the application, friends. Thank you, and thank you for listening to me.